Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. This is episode 17. Last time we got Cloud and Tifa back into the party. We managed to reform Cloud back into the way he was before the Nibelheim incident messed him the hell up. So he's back to being a goofball. And something that I've also fixed is our sword on the back. I didn't realize I had a sword fixed plus dynamic weapons enabled at the same time. So you saw on Zach's model, he had the fixed Buster Sword where the handle doesn't go through the head, which is very nice. But if you have dynamic weapons equipped as well, it'll show whatever Cloud has equipped at the same time, which is the sword is at an angle where it's clipping through his head all the time. So we've fixed that, where it doesn't matter what sword we have equipped now, it'll always show the cinematic, beautiful looking Buster Sword. So I'm going to push through into the underwater reactor now as we're getting a third piece of huge materia. Here we've got this beautifully imposing silhouette of the underwater reactor here. A giant shark coming across the top. Such a cool shot. We'll push in to the big towering machinery. The beautiful underwater bubbles sort of gives me the vibe that even though it's a Mako reactor, there's a bit of like hydroelectric power going on here as well. I wonder if we'll get into that in the remake part 3, because I'll be very excited to see what this location looks like. We've got the Mako reactor music coming back after a long time, which is very good. These giant imposing submarines here too. There's the cool red one that goes faster with its hatch open. So it looks like the huge materia will be getting loaded up into that space. Our save opportunity as we push in further. Ooh, familiar looking imagery here. You're Cloud! Damn right. Yeah, familiar looking reactor imagery, but at a new space here, which is very cool. So going up against the submarine crew. And steal ourselves an 8-inch cannon, which I believe is a new weapon for Barrett? No. What is that cannon? Let's take a look. It is explosive damage against one opponent. So, not what I thought. You are not getting this huge materia. It's cool to have the similar aesthetic of the reactor, but in a different layout. You know what you're getting into. It's also like a nostalgic background for me, of course. Nice to have Cloud's Buster Sword back as the model, even though we've got the Crystal Sword equipped. It's like if you have transmog in the game. So you are after the huge materia. These guys are cool too. Another different one. So we've got the underwater MP. They're green mouth guards. See if I can get a steal off. There you go. You get the Shinra Alpha. So it's a piece of equipment. So we got the Imperial Guard that we stole, and you've got the Shinra Alpha, which is just only a little bit worse. So I think you can kind of get a replacement for your Crystal Bangle to get an extra 7 defense, but you'll lose 11 magic defense. So it's up to you. It's all up to you. Now this is new though, so there we go. We get some new reactor environment here, which is also amazing. Huh? The huge materia. There you go, it's cooking in the oven. And they're pulling it out. Damn, just missed it. They're gonna take it on that submarine. Let's go. Did we make it? Oh, look who's here. What are you doing? Help load. Cloud? We're gonna help transport the huge materia, Reno. Looks like we barely made it. Either give it to us or else. Which is it gonna be? Unfortunately, I don't have time to deal with you. But look at this big boy. My priority is the huge materia. Yeah, alright. Boss fight time. Carry armor. An interesting design this one is. There was an opportunity to pick up Tifa's final limit break as well, but we'll be doing that after this. Unfortunately, did not get the fourth attack off. You also can attack the arms as well, so the left and right arm do have their own abilities. Nothing to steal, had to check. We'll take out those arms. Bolt 3 is a good one to have too. We've got Cloud with the Quadra Magic on. So this should go 4 times. Oh, never mind. Hang on. No, sorry. Someone's got Quadra Magic on. Oh my god, get Cloud down from there. So carry armor can also... There we go. Let's do it. Tifa's got Quadra Magic. Put Cloud down. Bit of Ramu in the morning. That'll get him. I think Cloud can't be healed anymore. Oh, Barrett's been picked up. So it's just Tifa now. Gotta keep attacking those arms. Hopefully and get him back. Carry armor is such a funny concept. There we go. This will bring down an arm. Nice. We get Barrett back. We're gonna focus on the left arm. 4 Cloud does. Good thing is his barrier stays. So he's essentially frozen. So having him with his, if you have a barrier on him, he will always be protected the whole time he's being carried, which is keeping him alive. He's almost dead though, so he's probably going to end up getting dropped. Oh, actually, hang on, we just got him. Here we go. We just got him back in time. Here he is. He's back. Holy crap, we took out the arm. He was so close to dying. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Oh, and Barrett. Fuck. Alright. We lost them both. This is what happens when you play this game with the mod to keep your enemies at double health, which means even the appendages have double health too. Makes it so much more exciting. There we go. Getting back in the game now. Now we can bring it home. You can also go for, like, there's an enemy skill which we haven't obtained, the big, like, magic hammer, which drains MP, so you can actually stop him from doing this laser attack. We've been a bit slack with our enemy skills lately. Giga Flare. Gonna get Bahamut 0 soon. Get our third Bahamut of the game. Vault 3 descended home, baby. There we go. Damn, the submarine. Damn, so there was just buying time. We have to go after it. Off they go. Now, something that you really want to do, because you'll never come back to this location again, is make sure you do not miss these items. So, you've got a battle trumpet, which is for Sid. And we've got a couple of other items as well. Which are on this one. So before you get on board here, got two chests. We have the scimitar and also these Shinra soldiers. What are they doing? The scimitar, which is also for Sid, and the Leviathan scales. The Leviathan scales are very good. For some reason, the Shinra soldiers are deciding to do a routine. Oh no, sorry, the battle trumpet is for Kate Sith. So scimitar, battle trumpet. We also got God's hand from the carry armor for Tifa as well. So we do have her Ultima weapon, but God's hand gives you obviously a perfect chance to hit 255%. Here we go. You! Let's just mow down these troops. Next round of soldiers. You're not taking over this ship! I think we are. Okay, soldiers defeated. Let's get on this bad boy. You want the sub? Just try and take it. Sir, maybe we shouldn't piss them off. Look at him coming towards me. That stance. Drive. Boom. I love that one. Suplex him. Come on, Cloud, follow me. Such a nostalgic throwback to when we got off the train at the beginning of the game. This way, newcomer, follow me. Damn, man, what the? Hey, yo, remember I was the leader first, man. Yo, we come a long way since we got on this train. Lots of things changed, this and that. I love that. It's such a cool little moment. Now, this is a very important save point. Because, again, we're chasing after the huge materia. Now, the previous two huge materia that we've chased after, you've had the potential to fail. So it should be no different here, right? No, no, this is terrible. We don't have much time left. I don't want to die. There's still so much I've got to do. I never even got to do my special victory dance in battle. So this is that group, by the way. Because it's the special victory dance crew. Alright, then make this your first victory. Go on, show them. Yes, sir. Remember your lost training. Begin. Yes, sir. I'm back, and now I got no regrets. Attack! Fight them or take them prisoner. This is the group that you trained with when you were in Junon, guys. Midgar's 7th Infantry Division. Take them prisoner. We did that routine together. I taught them that victory pose. Okay, someone, please. I'm sorry. I can't take this anymore. The lack of space, the shaking, the roar of the engine. Stop your blubbering. How are we going to move this without you? This is such a great element of Cloud's character because Cloud gets motion sickness. And when we're in the Nibelheim flashback, there's the Shinra soldier off to the side being like, oh, I don't feel so good. And Zack's like, I don't know, man. I don't get motion sickness. And you think that that's Cloud, the cool guy who doesn't get sick. And then as soon as he gets himself back, you know, we're on the high wind, he's talking to Yuffie, he's like, I used to get motion sick all the time. And you start seeing like that coming back. See? Just fiddle with the controls, we'll get somewhere. Come on, Cloud, you gotta keep moving. Hey, Cloud, why don't you try piloting it? They say you don't get motion sickness if you're driving. Hey, you're right. I do feel a little better driving. No sweat. Just leave everything to me. Remember when Cloud was so cool on that motorbike? Was that Cloud or was that Zach speaking? You know? Well, now what? You can read the manual, sit in the seat, or leave it alone. Let's have a look at the manual. Submarine Operations Manual, Beginner's Edition. Button placements. Up to descend, and down to ascend. Inverted controls, of course. Left goes left, and right goes right, which is how it should be. Menu to speed up. Switch to fire. Cancel to speed down. So cancel is, of course, X. Switch is square, and menu is triangle. Mission orders. Presently on the ocean floor near Judon, a Red Leader submarine carrying huge materia is being escorted by covert Shinra submarine units. Furthermore, it has been confirmed that several mines have been dispersed onto the ocean floor. The ocean floor can only be monitored with Shinra's sonar radar screen. Enemy subs can only be detected within the sonar area. Get in front of the detected enemy sub and lock on. Push switch to fire the torpedo. The mines are found on the radar screen at the top of the indicators. The mines inflict great damage, so be careful. Objective: sink the Red Leader submarine carrying the huge materia. Time limit: 10 minutes. Of course, this is a very meta fourth wall break objective, because normally this Shinra submarine would not have an objective to sink a submarine it should be guarding, but I digress. Advice: get the enemy submarine in front of you. Concentrate attack on the Red Leader submarine, and if you lose track of the enemy, push page down and use your radar. I do wish that these were in the symbols instead. But that's what we get for using this UI. You can do it, Cloud. Don't worry. If it breaks down, I'll smack it one. That'll fix it. I thank you. I am happy to be a hostage. Piloting a submarine is very difficult. I am completely clueless. And I don't know if we can get through to this last... There we go. Hey, who am I to know? Alright, there we go. Let's sit in the seat. Everything seems set. Start the mission. So, this switch, main screen, on. Change the screen mode. It's time. Now, you can fuck this up. Okay. You can mess this up. Mission complete. Okay. So it really depends on if you're fucking useless or not with the controls, but really it spawns right in front of you. You lock onto it and you can just spam fire it with torpedoes immediately. You will get potentially attacked by other ones. You can see the mines ever so briefly. I'm really curious to see how this minigame is going to be handled in the remake. I think they did the motorbike escape from on the Shinra Expressway really, really well. I love that. I'm excited to see this and snowboarding. How are they going to do it? We'll have to wait and find out. But we've received the Shinra sub. I think that's probably the fastest I've ever done it. And for some reason, I'm like, I don't remember it being that easy. For some reason, I remembered the Red Submarine being really far away and you had to find it. But maybe the last time I played this game, for some reason, I let it get away from me because it was right in front of me and there it was. It's dead. So we've got the Shinra sub. We did it. The huge materia should be at the bottom of the sea by now. Let's continue the search. Oh, Shinra submarine units, do you read? Oh, Shinra submarine units, do you read? It must be from Shinra. Report, number 2. Is it us? All right, I'll do it. This is Shinra number 2. Everything's normal. Roger. Your next mission is return to Junon Dock. We will transport the huge materia from the airport. Those without order assignments will report for guard duty. That is all. Over and out. Junon Airport. We should make it if we hurry. Forget about the huge materia for now. We are climbing. Aye, aye, Captain. And here you are. you get this brief little shot. You're automatically on rails here, so I can't control that. But how to drive the submarine. Players can get on and off in bays like this one. So this is the submarine bay right by the High Wind. And we've got a beautiful submarine model thanks to beautiful mods. Just like the High Wind. The High Wind and the submarine get these beautiful crisp models. So no more tiny Bronco and no more Buggy on the map, which also had some beautiful models. But now we can go down here and see the endless darkness of the bottom of the ocean, which is so cool. And what's that over there? Oh, pay that no mind. You don't want to know about that. And not now, anyway. That was Emerald Weapon, which you also saw launch out of the crater in that cutscene when all the weapons woke up. So Emerald Weapon managed to land in the ocean and is now currently roaming the seafloor. So you're able to ascend and descend and have a look. So here's the underwater reactor. Beautiful little place. And is it worth exploring the ocean floor in the submarine? Yes, it is, actually. And there's a lot that can be discovered here. For example, remember when they were talking about the crashed ship, the Gelnika, that crashed? Well, we've got a submarine now. Maybe we could go take a look. You can see where Emerald Weapon landed here in the crater. Something that always creeped me out about underwater in this game is just that classic PlayStation 1 thing where the render distance was just darkness instead, but also it makes sense when you're underwater. Here we can see the red submarine that we sank. Let's approach it. So this is the leader sub. Damn, makes me sick just thinking about it. Huge materia recovered. No damage appears to have been sustained. Phew, that's good to hear. Received key item huge materia. So we did say that maybe we can just leave the huge materia for now, but obviously this is a video game. We can do what we want. So we've picked up the huge materia. There's Emerald Weapon. Beautiful shiny green. Do not crash into Emerald Weapon. You will regret it. So sometimes Emerald will be standing still in certain locations or roaming. There's a 1 in 8 chance of where it'll be. There's key items to find here outside of the huge materia, as well as the crashed ship, and then, of course, Emerald Weapon itself. Junon Airport will wait for us, so we can actually take advantage of the seafloor right now and be like, whoa, what's this? It's the Gelnika. It's the crashed ship. Let's take a look. Let's have a look around. Something to be careful of is this area is filled with really high-level difficult enemies, so we're actually turning off the battle encounters just while we have a look in here. This is the Shinra's Gelnika type airplane. I wonder why it went down here. Got a save point here. So what we can find is Heaven's Cloud, which is very nice. And another thing that is very nice in regards to equipment that we picked up is the triple growth weapon that we picked up, the Scimitar, is a triple materia growth weapon for Sid, and it's one of 2 triple growth weapons in the game. The other one is for Cloud, interestingly enough. So there isn't triple materia growth weapons for everyone, fortunately. But Cloud can upgrade to Heaven's Cloud for an attack increase, but just no linked materia, which is fine because none of our materia was linked anyway on our weapon. What is this place? Must be some kind of a research establishment because there's a Marco generator. And some unique looking chests here as well. We've got the Escort Guard, which is a new piece of equipment. So it nullifies lightning, earth, water, and poison. That's a very interesting combination there. Because you've also got nullifying We've also got another armlet that nullifies like the cold and everything like that. Received double cut materia. Very nice indeed. Something that's really strange, however, is the double cut materia is shown as a support materia. No, sorry, not support materia, independent materia. The pink on the map, but it is a command materia. And it allows you to do double cut, and when you can upgrade it to a 4 times cut, which is awesome. So I'm going to take magic off and give Cloud double cut. And I'm going to give magic +2 Barrett and take off death blow. Very nice. So we're coming to check out this place for very obvious reasons. The loot that you get here is very good. The enemies that you fight here are also ridiculously good for grinding, experience, and also stat boosts. You can fight these creatures and monsters in this crash ship and use the morph materia when their health is low to morph them into stat increase items. So it's a very good idea to come down here when you're feeling up to the task to battle these creatures, but they'd be very strong for us. Who are these two? I recognize these guys! So what we're going to do is going to make sure that... these guys are carrying good equipment that Tifa wants to steal. So, Reno was like, I don't have time. We got to do this thing. So while they were in a submarine, they would have been redirected to go and check out this place. So this is why I like to do the crash ship right after the submarine, because the Turks are still nearby, because you saw Reno at the docks. So they would have just been redirected here to check out the crash. Turks, again, we just seem to keep running into each other lately. They were weapons and materia developed solely to destroy Sephiroth, but it was attacked by a weapon and sunk to the bottom of the sea. I can't give you what's here. We'll take out Sephiroth. I guess this is our last meeting. I won't let you get in our way. Well, that was weird. The boss battle music resumed. Strange. Very weird. Neo-Turk light. Oh, okay. Barrett just... Okay. Don't do that. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Tifa... Oh, God. There you go. Knock yourself out, Tifa. Thank you. Alright, Barrett, knock yourself out, too. Bruh. There we go. Stole the tough ring. Very nice. And we're going to steal... Zydric. There you go. And we're going to do Meteor Rain now on these two, because we've got the items that we need. Now we don't have to hold back. Mega poison. Oh no, Tifa, no! Oh god, that's... Dude, that level of confusion is the worst. Tifa! There you go, snap yourself out of it. Tifa. Poor Cloud. That's funny. Now I can't use Quadra magic on these guys anymore. There you go, just do fire. They're humans, they're weak to fire. Grenade bomb. No mercy when you're fighting these two. Just unleash everything you got on them. Should have had the equipment that prevents confusion. That would have been nice, like Cloud has, because Cloud's got the ribbon on. Yeah, both poisoned. There's that double cut. Very nice. That's not nice. Okay, both of you. Ah, good job. Tifa snaps herself out of it immediately. And so does Barrett. And he's right back in it again. These guys are pretty tough. And he's out. They're just rude now. No more confusion. No Neo-Turk light. Has Rude even done anything in this fight? He hasn't really done much. Can we just get Rude to do something, please? He's just chilling. He's nothing without Reno, I guess. What the fuck? Do something, Rude. I wonder if Bad Breath can actually hit him. Just gonna keep hitting him with Bad Breath until he attacks us. I'm confused. Reno was super active in that fight. Maybe it's because we've got Tifa, so he just won't attack Tifa. Tifa will attack you. It's kind of annoying that it's not doing anything. And you can turn him into a frog. Alright, Rude. Well, it's been fun, I guess. Get out of here. He did not want to put up a fight. Nothing to say, nothing to do. Off he goes as he walks off with a limp. Reno gave us a bit of trouble. Nice, lightning level up. And a lot of XP from this fight. So Shinra's new secret weapon was on this airship. Let's go take a look. What was Shinra's secret weapon? This must be the cargo room. We got the Mega Elixir. So, the Tough Ring, by the way, we've actually seen this before. Sephiroth had this equipped in the Nibelheim flashback. So, Vitality and Spirit 50. I'm going to give that to Barrett. And also, the items that we stole was the Zydric, decrease all elemental attacks by half as well. So, just another cool piece of equipment. How many equipment slots does it have, actually? Nothing, but a lot of good defense and magic defense. This is terrible. It's all messed up. Get a little helicopter in here. Outsider. High wind. Very good. And then we'll grab this while we're here, because we've got the Hades materia. So we've got the Hades summon, which is pretty fucking sick. And Spirit Lance. So, if you'd just like to get a whole bunch of loot in here, we've also now got the Spirit Lance for Sid. We've got the Outsider for Vincent. And we've got the High Wind for Sid. Limit skill High Wind, which is very cool. So, again, just a lot of cool stuff. The Hades materia will definitely be equipping. I'm scared to get into a battle because I feel like I'll get absolutely messed up. But that's the equipment to get here, which is very nice. What we're going to do is we're going to save. And and we're going to do a little showcase of this Hades materia. So we can also do the PHS. So we're going to have Vincent and Sid come in here because they're the ones that got some lovely new pieces. So we now have... well, we've got quite a few recently. But we do have an upgrade. The Outsider. And Sid got a few. So you've got the Mop with nothing. You've got the Dragoon Lance. You've got the Scimitar, which is triple growth, but only 2 slots. And the Spirit Lance, which is also an upgrade. So we don't have any other ultimate weapons yet. Only Tifa's. And here's the Battle Trumpet. Now the Battle Trumpet has no materia growth, 95 and 6 materia slots. But I don't think that this is the ultimate weapon, because the ultimate weapon should have the full slot. So I think this is just another no materia growth, a lot of attack weapon. Sorry, excuse me. Because his weapon that I'm thinking of comes in later. I'm pretty sure that's his ultimate weapon. Very similar location to Barrett's. So some good equipment there. Now let's get into a fight. Let's get into a fight. We'll have Barrett use this Hades materia. We can show you what it's all about. And get a look at one of these abominations that's down here. This isn't too bad, these poodlers. My main reason for being scared is because I've given all of my enemies in the game double HP, so they're even more formidable. And because this is a high-level space, it's just dangerous. Now this is Hades. This will be a fun summon in Remake. Summon the god of the underworld. So it does damage and induces a whole bunch of status effects. Also been stopped as well, I think. Yeah, you can steal and morph for some really good stuff down here. That double cut is really nice. So Cloud is now just an attacking machine because he can have counter attack. He's also got cover to trigger the counter attack more often, and he attacks twice with double cut. So he's just always doing stuff. So not very threatening encounter, which is nice. But a lot of gil, a lot of AP. Very good stuff. So that was the Sunken Gelnika ship. For some really nice drops. And there's one other thing that we're going to be looking for around this place too. So this won't come up yet, but we're on the bottom of the ocean. So we're going to do it while we're here. We're going to be looking around. Well, we'll just explore. You know? Maybe we'll find something. Maybe we won't. Maybe it'll be a really important key item that we'll actually need at some point. Or maybe it'll be nothing. Who knows? We'll just scavenge the seafloor. I love to talk about this game as if I've never played it before. Be like, yeah, we'll just have a look around. It'd be nice if you could turn on some headlights. But yeah, I'm really curious if they're going to allow us to do full underwater exploration in Remake. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? A little cave. A little cave. Okay, what's this? Weird. What's that? Seems like a key to somewhere. Seems really old. Analysis completed. Exact date of origin undetermined. Estimated to be several thousand years old. Several thousand years? Ancients? Received key item. Key to Ancients. That's weird. Cool. Our exploration has rewarded us with a little cave. How cool. And that's all we're going to be doing underwater. We're going to head back. Obviously, you can resurface anytime you want, and you'll just be, like, around here, and then you can go over, depending on the vibe you want. So we can go back down here. But yeah, so I really wonder how they're going to give us submarine exploration. Are we going to be able to explore a predetermined region of underwater and do something similar to this? Hope so. That'd be really cool. You can, by the way. No, you can't. Why do I remember being able to do this? Did I just invent this memory? Alright, I've invented a memory. For some reason I thought that you could park there. I don't have the permit to park in Costa del Sol. I thought you could. Never mind. There's one nearby the gold source area. And there you go. As you can see, Junon has changed. The sister ray is now no longer attached. I wonder where it's gone. Okay. And we've received orders to head to Junon Harbor, so I guess that is where we'll go. Gotta make it to the airport in time. Can we stay in here? Yes. Let's get some rest. Have a bit of a sleepy time. Yeah, so obviously you can do as you're told and go to the airport right away. Or you can use that submarine to get many, many items. So I think it's worth just doing it while you're already there. Back up to Junon once more. As this means that there's the one piece of huge materia that we don't have. Also, for information, in that submarine minigame where you need to get the huge materia and sink the sub, I think you get like a 10-minute time limit. So you've got 10 minutes to do what we did in like 10 seconds. So, like, it's really hard to fuck that up. It's really hard to fuck that up. It's probably the easiest huge materia to get, honestly. Let's go. Oh no! It's all that fucking around we did at the bottom of the ocean. We missed our chance. Off goes the Gelnika. I just find it funny that we don't get in the high wind and land on the airfield. Because if you did that, you'd be able to stop them from flying away. You'd block the runway. You know, that it's kind of a silly moment. You could just take the high wind. Oh no, the huge materia. Let's go after it. Where are they headed? Rocket Town, of course. Whew, hope everything goes alright until we get to Rocket Town. Then our mission is nearly complete. Not so fast. We still have one major task. We still have to transport the stuff. The stuff. The stuff. I love talking to all the NPCs. They're so easy to just ignore. They've all got shit to say. I'm glad we got Gelnika to Rocket Town safely, but they sure think big. Looks like they gotta use the huge materia to break up Meteor. Okay. We unfortunately did not make it in time. Let's get out of here and get to the high wind and head to Rocket Town. Now for this sequence, we'll be putting Sid in our party because that is only fair. We're homeward bound for him. And it looks like they might be using his precious rocket in order to launch this huge materia into space. I mean, it would only make sense. It's the only rocket in Rocket Town. So, in terms of equipment, we'll take that off. We'll go into our PHS and we'll bring Sid in. Actually, no, wait. I'll have Tifa in instead. We'll take Barrett out for Sid. Now, we have 2 curse rings, because we stole another. So we've got increasing all of our stats, but obviously being on a death penalty. So you can run a curse ring build want to be like that. Or you can make yourself immune to other things. I think we'll just give ourselves our dexterity back. And Sid's gonna rock the Spirit Lance. And just thinking about Materia slots here. And the Crystal Bangle will be fine. So we've lost a couple of Materia slots. That's alright. Neo, Bahamut, and Odin. I can lose those. Off we go to Rocket Town. There is one other thing that we can do with the submarine that is also very useful, and it does involve this little number over here, which is a very curious spot that you can see with the high wind. This spot here is very interesting, and it's kind of deceptive because you're like, oh, can I land on the grass here? And unfortunately, it's just a little bit too much. But as you can see, on the side here, there is a thing that resembles the same texture that the submarines can dock at. So you can actually dock your submarine here. But why would you want to do that? I wonder if there's something here. So that's also something for us to explore. So we do have something else on the submarine to-do list, but not at this time. Give us something to do later. In we go. What's young President Rufus doing by getting all those mechanics together? Is Shinra serious about launching that piece of crap rocket? But why now? There's a bunch of Shinra people here messing with the rocket. It's my rocket, all right? And where's Shara? She's not here. She was in here last time we visited, and the outside is locked. Shara's not home. Curious. A spectacle. The guy that always wants things exciting to happen. Finally. Is something about to happen? Oh, I'm getting excited. Love that consistency. The NPCs that were so bored are now so excited. Love this music. Those terrorists are here! Love this music. It's gone. Alright, Sid's coming for his rocket, baby. We got the attack squad. We should put on more status resist accessories. I do like that dexterity for Tifa. Don't let them get any further. Everyone attack! Pushing him back. You're not going anywhere. Nowhere. Haven't seen one of these in a while. The senior grunt. Bolt 3-4 times, baby. Not so senior now. Damn it, why the hell do they think they're gonna do to my rocket? I'm out of here, Cloud. I'm gonna kick those fucking Shinra right out of my rocket. So I think if you don't have Sid in your party, I think he runs up off screen and then he might go up ahead. I can't recall, but it just feels right to have Sid in the party directly attacking our enemies. Now, this is another reason why I love doing the Sunken Gelnika ship before this moment, because Reno's at the docks, you go off, you go and explore the ship, the Turks are there, you fight them, and they're like, this is going to be our last meeting. Like, we got to stop running into each other like this, man, because you've got Rude being like, you again? We will eliminate everyone who gets in Shinra's way. So, like, we defeated them at the Gelnika. Rude would have been on the airstrip going off to Rocket Town. You know, that's my thing for him. And look, he's actually attacking people now. That's nice of him. Grand Spark. I don't know why Rude was broken before, but there we go. He's active now, baby. He's come back with a vengeance. He's making up for the mistakes he made in the previous attack. Alright, just him. Ooh, magic barrier, huh? What about D-barrier? What if I D-barriered you? How do you feel about that? Feel very good, huh? Oh, God, sorry. I got something in my eye. It's killing me. Oh, M barrier, huh? What if I de-barriered you? Alright, I'm gonna wake up Tifa, but in a very aggressive way. She's not waking up. I'm gonna hit her twice. Wake up, Tifa. You've got mugging to do. Couldn't steal anything, so here we go. He's got another piece of equipment for us. Here we go. You can get yourself a second Zydric. If you want. Really spamming that Grand Spark, baby. How about 4 Bolt 3s? We got him. Taking our ship nowhere. They got us. I just love that he falls down. He's just lying there into the ship. Why are you here? Root of the Turks should have been here. Too bad. Those guys are over there. Oh man, the Turks being done in like that. But I won't let you through. this interior. See, Final Fantasy VII, it's an easy game, right? It's not a hard game. This is me even increasing the enemy's health by double. And you can also use mods to increase the enemy's level by a lot more as well. And there's also hard mode and new threat mods and all of that kind of stuff. So there's a bunch that you can do to increase the difficulty. Because this is a bit of a story revisit, I haven't done new threat in this playthrough because you can also do story changes with new threat. And that's something I'd like to explore properly another time. This is just a fun story revisit while also exploring all of the extra stuff we can do, which I really love. But this isn't a hard game by any means. It's pretty easy to beat Final Fantasy VII unless you're like me in that little child brain where I got stuck in the North Cliffs. But outside of actual, like, I'm also mean in terms of like combat, there's a lot of environmental hiccups that you can have, like getting lost in this game and not knowing where to go. But in terms of actual boss fights, you do get to a point where it's not very difficult until you're like right at the end. And then Emerald and Ruby Weapon are there to just give you a lovely time. Hey, what the hell are you guys doing? Hey, just when I thought something was going on, you come back. Listen to me, Captain. We're gonna launch this rocket. Huh? What are you talking about? We're gonna load a Materia bomb in this and blow up Meteor. Our rocket's gonna save the planet. Oh man, this is so cool. Wait a minute. Shut up. Just shut the hell up. How's the rocket? It's pretty much okay. But we plan to run it into Meteor on autopilot, but the most important device is broken. Broken? How's the repair going? Shara's doing it. Oh great, what a bunch of wizards you guys are. She's gonna take 100 years. I'll take over, so don't worry about the autopilot. Hey, go ahead. Go tell everyone. All right, Captain. Good luck. Hey, Sid, what are you doing? There are generations of knowledge and wisdom inside the Materia. We're going to borrow their powers and save the planet from Sephiroth. There's no way that we can lose the huge Materia. You understand that, right? Yeah, I understand. I understand that Materia is precious, and I also understand what you're thinking. But listen, I don't give a rat's ass whether it's science or magical power. No, I guess if I had to choose, I'd rather put my money on the power of science. Humans only used to walk around on the ground, but now they can fly. And finally, we're about to go into outer space. Science is a power created and developed by humans, and science just might be what saves this planet. I was able to earn my living thanks to science, so to me, there's nothing greater. Now quit your worrying about Shinra's gonna do. I don't want to regret not having done something later. But Sid, shut the hell up, I don't want to hear it. Alright, time to get to work. Anyone who ain't involved, get the hell out of here. What the hell? What the hell happened? Sid's theme, baby. Sid's theme. Sid has two themes that are related to his character that are just really, really nice in this soundtrack. You gotta let it play for a bit, because it's so good. Hey, hey! Palmer, what the hell did you do? They said they finished repairing the autopilot, so I launched it! Goddamn Shara, why'd she pick today to get fast? Damn, won't even budge. It's completely locked up. Hey, 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 almost liftoff. What the? No countdown? Just don't see the same without it. We got Palmer in here in his space and aeronautics division being super excited that his department is relevant for this mission. I really wish that there was a Rufus boss fight here, because in the original game, you just get that one Rufus boss fight with Cloud at the Shinra building. And if the president was here, it would be great if there was another opportunity to fight him with the full party and him have another go. That's why I really like that Rufus is a much more prominent character in the remake storyline than he is in the original. In the original, he's briefly showed in scenes and he's mentioned at times, but he's not super active, and he's way more active in the remake, which is amazing. Such a sense of like urgency and actually being a man of action. It's great. So a Rufus boss fight would feel right at home here. And a rematch with Palmer. That could actually be so cool. A Rufus and Palmer duo fight. Hey, blast off! Off we go. Shera picked today to get fast, huh? I wonder what that story's about. Completely blowing away the town, because remember, there wasn't a town here during the initial launch. The town came after the failed launch. They didn't even bother to correct the rocket, so we're just launching at an angle. So it's a good thing that it worked. This rusty thing. So Rocket Town just got wiped off the face of the earth. Here it is, baby. Another theme kicking in. I love this moment for Sid. I finally made it. Out of space. Let's see. How's the course set? Yep, it's headed for a collision with Meteor. Can't we do something? If it goes on, we're... That damn Palmer went out of his way to lock the autopilot device. We might not be able to change course. Is this the end? Huh? What the hell are you saying? You're still young. Don't give up so easily. I'm not gonna crash in a meteor. Just watch. I keep an escape pod on the rocket just for emergencies like this. I deciphered the lock code on the escape pod. We'll bail right before we crash into Meteor. Hey, what about the huge materia? If you want the materia, do whatever you want. The materia should be there after you climb that ladder. You sure? I don't know. I know what I said a minute ago. But maybe all that I really wanted was just to go into outer space. So why don't you just do whatever you think is right? Love that Sid's just like, I just really wanted to go to space, man. I just wanted to go into space. Okay, now, this is the most difficult of the four... this is the most difficult of the four huge materia segments. I finally found the huge materia. It's structured so that the lock can be opened if we enter the passcode from this control panel. There's a control panel. Try and operate it? But what are we doing? What's the passcode? I haven't read any passcode. Hey, Cloud, you know how to use it, right? Every time it says enter passcode, push OK, cancel, menu, or switch. If you punch in the right code, it'll unlock and you can get the huge materia. So, what order am I supposed to enter the passcode in? I don't know. Just try and punch in the code randomly. Passcode input error. Unauthorized user identified. Protection system will activate in 3 minutes. Seems like you missed the code. If we don't enter the correct passcode before the protection system activates, we won't be able to get the materia back. So now we just have to hope for the best, right? No, there's a passcode only the top people in Shinra know. We probably have to enter that. Try and enter some codes while I try and remember that passcode. So he's just gonna, every time we enter one, he's gonna be like, ugh, code number 3 was cancel. I think. So, I think, by the way. There's no confirmation of that. The second code wasn't canceled. Okay. I'm pretty sure the last code was menu. Maybe it was cancel. So, cancel might potentially be the last 2 in the code. So he's slowly giving it to you. So the last 2 digits are cancel, cancel. And he says, did you use menu? Pretty sure you did it. 2 minutes until protection system. Oh, I can't remember. Give me some more time. Now, there is a set code. There is actually a correct one to give. I have a feeling you push OK only once. So let's try OK. And if cancel the last 2, it's a 50-50 chance between menu and switch. Let's try switch. And then we're going to cancel twice. Whoa, we got it. That's right. It's confirm with circle, square, double X. So there's fake out ones in there where Sid will be like, did you press menu? Pretty sure you didn't. And then he's like, I think the last one's menu, or maybe it was cancel. So he does give you some correct info with some fake info. But yes, the correct code sequence is circle, square, double X. And if you don't get that code sequence in 3 minutes, that huge materia is lost forever. So it's very easy for this one to be failed. It's very easy to fail this one. It's been unlocked. All right, Cloud, it's unlocked. Yep, my great advice saved the day. Key item, huge materia. We've got all 4 pieces of the puzzle. So you can miss out on all of these pieces. You can fail them all. You can fail the Fort Condor assault and have the materia taken. You can also fail the train and it can crash into North Corel and destroy everything, which means you also can potentially miss out on the Ultima materia as well. You can actually fail if you go over 10 minutes and don't get the red submarine. What actually happens is that door that was being blocked by the dog on the way to the reactor, the dog will actually move out of the way and you can go into this area that can only be accessed if you failed, because you go back to the red submarine and you're actually able to take the red submarine for yourself. However, the huge materia has already been delivered, so you miss out on the huge materia, but you can get a red submarine as a consolation prize, and then you can miss this huge materia by not inputting the code in time. So there you go. So there is a room that we will not be able to see. It's being protected by a dog because the red submarine never returned to base. And now it's time to get into the escape pod and get out of here. Let's go check out this rusted rocket. Ooh. What's going on as we're walking past here? One of the tanks was sparking up and exploded, and Shera's still on the rocket. Ugh! Damn! My leg's stuck in the debris. Sid! I can't. It's so heavy. I can't lift it. Don't worry about me. Hurry up and go. If you don't hurry, the rocket's gonna crash into a meteor. I can't go without my friends. You ass! No time to worry about other people. I'm gonna do whatever I can. You're stupid. You're really fucking stupid. Here we go. Tank number 8 blew up. So tank number 8 really was malfunctioning. Shera, you were right. but this is the end for me. Don't say that, Sid. Huh? Shara? I tagged along. I'm coming to help you. You stupid ass! Sorry. The escape pod is this way. Please hurry. So there you go. Tank number 8 blue. Shara was right. Hurry. I'm going to detach the escape pod. Hey, Shara, does this pod really fly? It'll be okay. I've checked it. And I'm relieved. Thanks. Yes, here we go. This is so sick. Such a cool escape pod. It's a little pod, for real. Sid's in space. So this is outer space. Man, it's the real thing. I'm really here in outer space. No spacesuits in Final Fantasy, even in that rusted rocket that doesn't even feel like it's airtight anymore. So long, Shinra number 26. Such a cool sequence. Here we go, crash landing back down to Earth. Hopefully we land in a cool space. Sorry, Gaia. And off goes the rocket on its collision course. The whole world's looking up to see this. And it explodes everywhere at all of the locations. Even in Bugenhagen's observatory as he sees this little 3D model of it. Which is so cool. Cosmo Canyon and the Shinra building being the 2 locations to look at this is really cool. Like, did they get it? We're getting the true, like, PS1 experience where, like, the disc is skipping as it's, like, loading the cutscene or something, which is so funny to me. Some cutscenes are just not super smooth, so I apologize for that. But it's such a menacing image, crashing into Meteor, just shattering the outer shell, but it didn't work. It unfortunately did not work. Just pierced the surface. If the huge materia is on the rocket, same outcome. Same outcome. Meteor is just too strong. Rufus and the others' plan was a failure. What a bust. But I kinda hoped it'd work. So cool to see the meteor shot in space. And Yuffie's on the bridge this time to see it. We've been bothering them as much as we can, but there ain't no other way. Wonder if we've been wrong all this time. Marco... Why did I read Marco? Makes you worry, doesn't it? Don't worry, think. Hey, the girl's right. You start worrying, there's no stopping it. Things are just falling apart and get worse and worse. You're pretty damn optimistic. You up to something? Yeah, I've been thinking about this and that. All the time we've been up here looking at the planet. I've been thinking even when we were floating in the ocean in that escape pod. This is something that I'm actually really looking forward to seeing, is the remake will probably show us the landing and high wind coming to pick us up, which will be really nice. I'd love to see that instead of just cutting to us being on the high wind straight away. It'll be cool to get a little bit more out of that escape pod sequence. I've been thinking too about the universe, planet, ocean, how wide and big. No matter where I go and what I do, it won't change a thing. Maybe you're right. But I came up with something different. I always thought this planet was so huge, but looking at it from space, I realized it's so small. We're just floating in the dark. Kinda makes you feel powerless. On top of that, it's got Sephiroth festering inside it like a sickness. That's why I say this planet's still a kid. A little kid sick and trembling in the middle of this huge universe. Someone's gotta protect it. You follow me? That someone is us. Sid, that's beautiful. Yo, Sid, you even got to me. Now what? How are we gonna protect the planet from Meteor? The music just record scratch. I'm still thinking about that. Oh my god. Sid's music, his theme cutting off, and he's just like, I'm still thinking about it, is such a good record scratch moment. Huh? Did you hear something? Maybe it's the planet's scream. Or is it Meteor? Cloud doing a spin on the spot. Hey, how do we know that this is really the planet's scream? Did you forget? Bugenhagen told us. Bugenhagen. Let's go to see Grandfather to Cosmo Canyon. I'm sure he'll be able to tell us something that'll be helpful. There we go. There's a lead. We'll follow up with Bugenhagen about the cries of the planet. So this is a very interesting line where it's like, how do we know it's the cries of the planet? Did Bugenhagen tell you anything? That Bugenhagen guy. He was always a weird dude. He used to think he was a naturalist, but he was all into them machines. Maybe it's just me, but has this ship been remodeled without me knowing it? All these switches and levers, they're kind of getting to me. The machines in Cosmo Canyon were presents of Dr. Gast. Wrapped up in the planet's strange notions surrounded by Shinra-made machines, science and the planet lived side by side in that old man's heart. That's a good lore drop from Vincent right there. Very cool. Just between you and me, that Bugenhagen used to be a Shinra worker. He never bought any weapons or Mako, though. Hurry, hurry! We must go and meet Grandfather. So there we go, he also used to work for Shinra. Oh no! I'm in the middle of a delicate operation. We gotta talk to Yuffie, of course, who's back out here. What? Are we there? I know it's all for Wu-Tai, but I can't take much more of this. Thank you for a job well done. So, our next destination, Cosmo Canyon. So we'll do a party change. Sid, you served us well, but it is time for Red 13. It'd be nice if you had the ability to rename your characters at some point, because then you could also rename Red 13 to Nanaki. Okay, there's the Materia loadout done. Let's head on to Cosmo Canyon. Learner pilot level 10. Let's go. Going up there in the world. And then we can turn this bad boy around. Park here and go to the Cosmo Canyon. check in with old Bugenhagen. Oh, it's you. This is terrible. The color of that unlucky star. The children are also scared. They won't even go outside. I'd rather not see it either. So I don't think we get updated dialogue in regards to the rocket attempt. Probably at Rocket Town. If you want to talk to those people, they'll have something to add. They'll be like, oh no, my precious rocket. We finally got to see it leave for the stars. I'll take this opportunity to finally purchase another HP plus materia, actually. Because having at least one on all 3 party members is going to be nice. Grandpapa, hello. There he is. Ho ho ho! If you're ever in need of my wisdom, you're always welcome here. Yeah, that's why we came. What to do? Have you lost your way? When that happens, we each have to take a good long look at ourselves. There's always something in the deepest reaches of our hearts. Something buried or something forgotten. Remember it, whatever that is, must certainly be what you are all looking for. That's easy enough to say, but I can't remember a thing. It must be there. Look harder. No good. We alone cannot do it. We need to have the others here. Hey gang, let's all come hang out in Bugenhagen's study where only a small amount of people are usually allowed. We're all hanging out at the Cosmo candle again. Do you see it? What is it that you are searching for? Yeah, well, we're all in this one room, cramped in here together. I actually love this. And this is so cool to have the full party, minus our beautiful Aerith. But it's great to have everybody. I always love the group scenes where everybody is visible at the same time. All of them chilling out in the gold saucer, all of them on the high wind deck. There's just a lot of satisfying scenes with the whole group together. Just very memorable silhouettes. Nope, not a thing. No, can I come up with a thing? Me either. I don't get any of this. I remember Aerith a lot. No, not that. You haven't remembered. You haven't forgotten. That's not it. How would you say Aerith was right there all along? Right by our side. She was so close, we couldn't see her. What Aerith did. Those words she left behind. That reminds me. I was the same. As was I. Me too. She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth's meteor. But Aerith is gone. Is it impossible for us to carry on what Aerith tried to accomplish? We ain't no ancients, if that's what you mean. What? Didn't that go off to that place? That's it. What's it? We don't know about it. What did Aerith know? Why did she face Sephiroth without running away? I see. She returned there once again, correct? Perhaps I'll have you take me there. You're going too? What's so surprising about that? Even I like to get out from time to time and see the outside world. I wonder what did it. I haven't felt like this in ages. It must be the planet. The planet is calling you. Yeah, oh boy, the planet is calling. All right. Then let's go. We're going back to the city of the ancients. It's a good thing we picked up that ancient key underwater, isn't it? We just stumbled across that legendary thousands-of-year-old artifact. Oh yeah, Bugenhagen. I have one more thing I want to ask you. We're carrying around huge materia. This is pretty delicate stuff, and we'd like to keep it in a safe place. Then we'll put it upstairs. Now, shall we be on our way? I'll teach you how to work the machine. Watch carefully now. You just pull here. We're getting taught how to operate the machine to go to the second floor. And this is where we're going to store our huge materia. And look at them, beautiful. Oh, is this what you call huge materia? This is really rare materia indeed. Materia this rare is certain to have a special consciousness enclosed in it. And they resemble the colors of 4 of 5 of our materia. So something that's really interesting here is I was always wondering if there was a 5th huge materia that would represent our pink independent materia. But, you know, unfortunately not. We've got our magic, we've got our command, we've got our support, and our summon materia. Now, how the huge materia things work for us in this game and why you want to make sure that you've collected them is if you master every single type of materia within these 4 categories, within the 3 categories. Get master support out of here. Summon, command, and magic. If you master all of those commands and take that specific section to the huge materia, you will get what's called a master version. You'll get master magic, master command, and master summon. What that one materia will allow you to do is use every single magic spell within a master materia, every single summon with the master summon, and every single command with the master command. Very, very important, and frees up a significant amount of materia space, obviously. And you can obviously do that multiple times because every time you master a materia, a new one is born. So you're able to get master materia for everyone. Master support materia obviously wouldn't really work because there's so many different types of support and they're very specific to the materia that they're paired with. So honestly, if I could change this so all 4 were useful, I would make that master support materia, the support huge materia, a independent one. Because that one has like HP plus, MP plus, magic plus, luck plus, all of those. Imagine if that was a plus for all of them. You know, there's like a 1 mega stat boost. But there you go. So you can get closer. And the huge materia emitted a gentle glow. And the materia colors are obviously the same color as the particular types of materia. Ooh, what's this? Interacting with the master support materia, the blue one, is that Bahamut? Bahamut, Neo Bahamut materia glows brightly. Whoa, what's going on? Our Bahamut materias are resonating. Received Bahamut 0 materia. There it is, baby. So if you interact with this specific huge materia, the blue one, you will get Bahamut 0, and that's what it's used for. So the other 3 are used for other things, and this one is used for a missable summon materia. So there you go, Bahamut 0, the big boy, the biggest of Bahamuts. And there you go. And so when you interact with them, you can go back down. Now let's leave. Do you remember how to use the machine down below? If you ever want to see materia, come here anytime. Smells like machinery. I love this smell. Of course, I also love the smell of nature, too. The deck's up there, and I'll be on the deck just passing the time. I can feel the workings of the planet and the smell of the wind. I also feel the greatness of man's wisdom and the knowledge in the smell of machinery. Well, bye for now. Whoop, whoop. Off he goes. And off we go. You know, I was thinking, why does materia always have something to do with battles or magic? I bet the ancients must have always been fighting. Must have been terrible. We have a new destination in mind, trying to figure out what Aerith was doing. It's like, yeah, what was she doing? And how do we take that knowledge and use it against Sephiroth? I told Aerith's mom about her death. Elmira was crying herself silly. So did little Marlene. That's very important as well. And that's a missable line of dialogue. It's like Aerith dies and there's never a moment where we as the party go and tell her. You know, I really think that there's a scene missing in Final Fantasy VII Original where the group, after the City of the Ancients disaster takes place, they go and find Elmira and Marlene and they have a conversation, you know, and they actually deliver the bad news personally. I feel that that would be a really hard-hitting and emotional scene, especially because of the whole Cloud being her bodyguard thing and Cloud meeting Elmira in the original and in the remake. So there'll be a bit of an emotional little outburst there, instead of it just being Reeve delivering the news, you know? So I do wonder if Remake Part 3 will include a scene like that, but I guess we'll find out. I think it would really strengthen the character relationships, and it would give a chance for Barrett and Marlene to actually have a short little reunion again and some scenes together. Because as far as the game's concerned, Elmira and Marlene cannot be found anywhere. They don't exist in the game. They're just gone. So it's a touching little message from Kate Sith here, but it would be nice if the group could be involved in that. And Aerith, she's dead. Guess she turned into spiritual energy and returned to the planet, huh? But even if she did, there's no way we'll meet her again. I wonder what Aerith felt when she was on that altar. I'm sure she wanted to give her life for the planet. Really? I wonder. I don't think that was it. I don't think she wanted to die at all, but was planning on coming back all along. She always used to talk about the next time. She talked about the future more than any of us. That's right, guys. We're going to the City of the Ancients, and we're going to use that ancient key to enter a portal where we're going to resurrect Aerith. We're going to bring her back. She's going to come back to life and join the party again, guys. The resurrect Aerith thing that the kids told you in the schoolyard is real. We're going to go and do it now. Aerith, I wanted to give her a ride in the Highwind. Nice. And we promised Aerith that we were going to do that too when we were on the cargo ship. Aerith used to pat me on the nose sometimes. I used to hate being treated like a child like that, but I also liked the attention. I wanted to apologize to her for what I did when we first met. Yeah, what an interesting meeting, the two of them. City of the Ancients. The Ancients, in time, that is probably what later generations will call us. It is only a matter of time for us. There we go. We have our next destination in mind. We're heading to the City of the Ancients with Bugenhagen, and we will be doing that next time. Thank you so very much for joining me for this episode of Final Fantasy VII. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and are enjoying the playthrough so far. It has been such a treat to record a playthrough of Final Fantasy VII finally, and to put that on the channel. I'm really loving being able to talk and ramble about 7 while going through my favorite game of all time. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time.